I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. A violent domestic incident ended in tragedy Saturday night in the city of Middletown. Members of several police agencies, including the Orange County Sheriff's Special Operations Group, responded to the Starhaven Avenue home of Thomas Phelan, a former New York State police captain. His wife, who had been slashed in the neck with a knife, was able to flee to a neighbor's residence. She was treated for non-life-threatening injuries at Orange Regional Medical Center. Police surrounded the house and made attempts to contact Phelan. When they got no response, they entered the residence where they discovered Phelan's body, the victim of an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. Captain Thomas Phelan had been with the state police from 1982 until his retirement in 2009 from Troop K in Poughkeepsie. It's been the scene of several violent incidents, including a fight back on November 26 where 4 people were stabbed. Over the weekend, there was more trouble at the La Hacienda Bar and Grill on Broadway in Newburgh. Saturday night, an 18-year-old was shot and stabbed, and a 17-year-old was shot in the leg when a fight broke out during an overnight Christmas dance party. A second shooting incident was reported about 10 minutes later at a nearby gas station that Newburgh police believe may be related to the earlier incident. Senator Charles Schumer says holiday season shoppers should be aware of a gift card scam. Thieves record activation codes on unprotected cards displayed in stores, then attempt to make purchases online once the cards are sold. Gift cards have account numbers on the back, and if scammers are able to steal those numbers, they can leave the cards with zero balances before a recipient even uses it. The National Retail Federation's been calling on store chains to better conceal codes on gift cards and place them behind the counter. They held up signs and passed out flyers outside the ShopRite in Monticello Sunday afternoon. The 9 members of the Move On Sullivan Group were there to raise awareness and support for the ongoing Occupy Wall Street campaign. It's been targeting corporate greed, congressional inaction, and cuts in state programs that help the poor and middle class. Members of the Sullivan County group vow to continue their protest appearances each Sunday at the same Monticello location. Police in Mount Matamoros, Pennsylvania say they've taken down 2 major marijuana dealers. Undercover officers made a series of buys before moving in on 2 men who were each doing business in separate Pennsylvania Avenue apartments, according to police. 26-year-old Brandon Garrett faces a series of felony charges. Police found a half pound of pot and packaging materials in his residence. Then 38-year-old Talene Cole was arrested after police set up a series of marijuana buys over the telephone. Well, someone who makes purchases at a Kingston convenience store has a big reason to celebrate the season. State lottery officials say someone who bought a Mega Millions ticket at the Hessmart on Ulster Avenue in Kingston was the second-place winner. One of 3 in the state. It means the ticket's worth $250,000. That can buy a lot of holiday gifts. No word yet on the identity of the winner. No one hit the jackpot in that drawing. It means tomorrow's top prize will be $152 million. And students representing various clubs and organizations at Newburgh Free Academy gathered Saturday to pack up items that will be sent to our troops overseas as part of the 3rd annual Operation Newburgh Cares program. Besides shipping out a variety of food and toiletries that our soldiers always need, the students wrote holiday thank you cards that will be distributed along with the goodies. But donations were down big time this time, and the program's advisor thinks he knows why.
I think that perhaps people are thinking that since the news this week was there's no longer a war in Iraq and the troops been pulled out of Iraq, that there are not troops to be supported. And there are troops to be supported all over the world, whether it's Afghanistan, Kosovo, Korea, wherever they might be, and this stuff will be sent out to them.
Operation Newburgh Cares hits home to students like Brittany Littlejohn, whose older brother Ronnie is currently stationed in Kosovo and won't be home for Christmas.
It's going to be different. He's just fun to be around. We all me and my cousins and him go downstairs, we play games, and it's just going to be different this year. And I'm an only child basically now, opening gifts by myself.
About 200 boxes were packed up with snacks, books, DVDs, CDs, gift cards, and toiletries. Operation Newburgh Cares also accepted donations of money for postage, so the boxes will reach our soldiers overseas. Our weather will get milder, but it'll also get wetter. Tomorrow will be cloudy with temperatures rising into the mid-40s. Wednesday looks to be a rainy day, and the high should top out around 50 degrees. Find out what's happening both locally and worldwide in tomorrow's Times Herald Record. And for breaking news updates, so keep clicking back here at Record Online. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Bench.